Welcome. Welcome to the realm of Millenia. Be ye man, woman, child, spirit, creature, or demon. Be ye a native migrator, or maybe even an invader into the land. Welcome, for I am your host, the Millennium Mailman, on this Foodie Guy Friday. Yes, we're gonna wrap it up for today. Almost done. All the cookings right here. I got, let's see, can I flip it? I guess not. But, yep, I got the mashed potatoes, the greens, the black beans, the rice, and so on and so forth. Is a second light going to be of any assistance here? So, all of my plates, I made a good 8 plates, sizably so. All of them, that's a terrible angle. All of them has rice, mashed potatoes, the greens, the black beans, and then I made a couple of hamburgers and chopped them up just to have a little hint of meat in the portion sizes. And then I got a tub of mashed potatoes left over and a second tub of rice. So I have spare rice and potato, and those will be the base for my next few plates as well. I got plenty of food made. I got plenty of food made. So, all that cooking got me 8 trays of food here. So that's 8 meals here in advance. Hey. Yeah, that got me 8 meals prepped in advance. But because I do have more mashed potatoes and rice, as long as I figure out another 2 sides and then figure out what, or not even figure out, just decide on what I want to be a new main entree for those trays, I will have even more. And proportionally, it looks like I could, with this much rice and mashed potatoes, I can make another, at least 3-4 trays. So I'll probably do that as soon as I get these other trays put away. If not, first thing in the morning. That way I can have a whole week of not needing to make any food. I absolutely love and adore making food in advance. So I cannot swindle and trick myself into spending money that I may or may not even really have. It's quite ingratiating. Makes me feel good. Because once I don't spend that money and I get to save that money, I could spend it on bigger purchases that I may or may not actually be in the need. Alright. So put it another way. This is how the multiple meals ends up coming out looking. Pile of 4. The extras. We got this pile of 3 meal trays, this pile of 2 meal trays, and again, that little extra 2 here, that could probably make at least 2 or 3 more meal trays. But, so like a lot of people don't seem to fully understand how easy it is in order to meal prep or be able to manage your funds in order to get food. I definitely made a video about American capitalist economics, right? And how the founding fathers and the systems at play made it rather extremely easy in order to build yourself based on the necessities and the necessity of the basic three economic liberties that we need in order to survive. The opportunity to go out and do whatever the heck you want, be it for financial reasons or just active reasons or just to do something, right? You have the necessity of a home to live in and food to eat. America's got plenty of food. That's why the price of food, the bare minimum of it, ranges wildly, very far from the most expensive thing on the market you could possibly find, right? The amount of variety and options goes insane in the United States of the America because of the options you have. You have the option to be vegan, you have the option to eat carnivorous, the option to eat omnivore-ish and vegetarian-like, and herbivore. So because of the options, the option to get it frozen, the option to have it lukewarm, the option to have it regular, the option to have it dry, the option to have it preserved, the option to have it a million ways to Sunday, right? That is where the variety and pricing comes in. In order for the bare bone basic, like the stuff I got from the mashed potatoes that I got in bulk at Sam's, and the rice at Publix, and the greens and the canned food and stuff, I generally buy it cheap. Although there are plenty of times where I can't resist myself. I get a sirloin or something like that. That's a bit more expensive. The family, though, went and bought ourselves half a cow, and we've been devouring that cow from the deep freezer for a good long minute now. I made my hamburger bits from that said cow, cooked it on the stovetop, and then just finely chopped it because I don't really feel like using the house's burger buns for my own personal made burgers. But yeah, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 sides, and then main entree, which is like French portion size, and the fact that every plate and tray only has a little bit of actual burger. I just cut it up to give myself the illusion that there's a bit more, so I could spread it out a bit more. Because I made 5 burgers spread across these. Oh, it's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I made 5 burgers spread across 9 meal trays in order to make it last a good 9 days. Easy. I'll probably eat closer to 2 of these a day though. So it's more so going to last like 5 days, and I'm going to use the rest of the mashed potatoes and the rice to make it last the rest of my 9-day portion here. But I still have to figure out what else I'm going to make for sides for the rest to go with the mashed potatoes and the rice. Because I do have plenty of meat options in the fridge, as well as some fish options to go with it. Like the shrimp, the lobster. I can't remember if it's oysters or probably mussels. I do have mussels. Yeah, it's definitely mussels. And then salmon, tuna, and some other fish. I'm not sure if I have any catfish left, but it might be possible, right? But yes, Foodie Guy Friday. We always have options. People don't seem to understand how easy it is. So like if you're going and shopping just for options to eat, it's never too expensive. You can go out there and find a bunch of things. You can even get a select amount of fruits and stuff as well and be able to make it last, right? But if you're going out there and you're trying to live relatively lavishly,
inside the comfort zone of bare minimum taste standards. For some people, that is outside your price budget. So, yeah, it might feel extremely uncomfortable. Vice, because it's more so a mindset to be hungry and starving in America. So long as you have any source of income, it's very much more so a mindset. Because you can go out shopping and eat based on the amount of money you have, or you can base it off your particular connoisseur taste test, where you can eat at the bare minimum of what is your mind deems acceptable to eat, or you can say screw what my tongue feels like and eat the bare minimum, eat maybe per se the maximum of what you can financially afford. So eat from the mindset that this is the bare minimum except I choose to accept, and somehow it may or may not be out of your price range, or you can eat at the highest range of what you can afford, which may or may not be okay by your taste, right? I like to presently, while I'm trying to force myself to get through writing this book and other stuff in the personal life, I'd like to force myself to be more motivated to getting things done by making these within my budget meals. Making meals within my budget, vice making meals within my God, I love eating food range, because this is going to help me slim down a little bit probably as well, because it's not chef's kiss perfect. I'm going to absolutely love eating every bit of this every single day, because it's not that, it's that much more of a motivator. Like, hey, get this over with, eat it as fast as possible, and get to doing this stuff so that once this is all done, I can gorge down on some delicious awesomeness, right? You can do those two things. That'll help you save money in certain places as well, so on and so forth. But I really don't think there are probably some select places throughout the United States where even that is very much impossible, but ultimately I don't think it's all that terrible and horrible of a thing to do. Again, especially if you bring in any sort of money at all. You bring in any sort of money, you got a fridge, you got a stove. There are a myriad of options for you to do. If possible, I will totally go out and do a little vlog video of how I personally go searching out for food, right? And how much it show you the grocery list of what it ends up turning out to be as well, right? Because I don't even think it's all that hard and all that impossible. I really do think it's more so a mindset of how you choose to shop that ends up leaving you somehow broker than you intended or thought possible. I got mashed potatoes all on the rims of these. But that's pretty much it. Hey, that's just me, your Millenia man. Hope you enjoyed. If you did like the video, comment any questions, comments, concerns you might have had from me choosing to share today. Go ahead, place a comment down in that comment section down below. Share the video for more exposure, and subscribe if you feel like, and dislike the video if you don't. But hey, by all means, peace.